that. You know, y'all end up having a good homecoming for you. How was it out there for you just to be back home?
Yeah.
And get the win?
You know, once the ball's tipped, I hadn't thought about it since, really, until after the game, and I had a chance to see a bunch of familiar faces, and I see a bunch of familiar faces here. So it was a special night for me. Oxford and Ole Miss mean a lot to me. I love this place. Always have, always will. My wife loves this place. As I know Andy Kennedy's probably talked about a few times, myself and hundreds of others have put a lot of sweat equity, as he likes to call it, into this program. So to see this beautiful facility and the environment and the place packed is a really neat thing, you know, because night in and night out I'm cheering for the Rebels unless they're playing the Gators, you know. So more importantly, it was very much a quality win for this team that needed to break through on the road against a high major opponent. To win in the SEC on the road is very, very difficult. And we played a solid defensive game, and it's as well as we've shot the ball all year. When Michaela Allen steps up and goes 6 or 7 from 3, and we can defend like that, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. It gives ourselves a chance, at least.
Statistically, Mike, it doesn't look like Allen has shot like that this year.
Right.
What was different for him tonight?
As I just met his cousin, I told him it was probably him being here, his uncle being here. They need to follow us all year and put them on the team playing team bus. He's just been streaky, you know, and it's probably like that with a lot of the collegiate freshmen across the country. He's a young guy who's just finding his way. He's learning. But he's had a lot of 6 or 7 from 3s in practice, 10 of 12 from 3s, practices, inter squads, heck, months ago where he just went ballistic. So it's not surprising. Like, our guys have seen it, you know. But he's one of these guys that he might go 1 of 6. But on those particular practices or games, he might show something else, some defensive prowess, really, really quick hands and feet, an ability to get to the foul line. He's developing as a driver. He's really explosive athletically, a little bit like number 42 for the Rebels. But as he becomes a more and more consistent shooter, he's going to be really difficult to defend.
Mike, you guys, I mean, Steph got his eventually, but
yeah.
You guys really made him work early. I'm assuming that's kind of the plan.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be the focal point of every scouting report, unless you go the other way, and we considered it. Let's just let him get 50 and face guard everyone else. If anyone does that, I'd like to watch that game because he'll probably do it. But Andy, he's always put guys in position to be really successful. He's always been really good with defining roles offensively, playing to his strengths, and he puts Steph in so many different positions to be successful, to put you at a disadvantage defensively. And I thought Chris Chioza and Casey Hill did a really good job with their mental focus more than anything. Collectively, I thought we walled him off in transition pretty well, but he's a phenomenal scorer. But the 6 turnovers that you force balances out a little bit. The 22, we did a pretty good job with this percentage, and we talked about that leading into this game. That fellas, it's going to be really, really hard for him not to get 20. But we've got to do a really good job on these other guys. His percentages can't be great. Every shot's got to be contested. We can't let him shoot 18 free throws because if he does that, he's going to get 35. That's what he's really capable of. So we did some good things on him against him. He's fun to watch.
How big was the quick start, for you guys? 8-0, 13 minutes to get after that.
It was huge. We knew that Ole Miss would come out with a bunch of intensity. We knew about the environment in here. The first couple games, just like tonight, I thought the environment was awesome. Very, very loud. A lot of people, of course, and a lot of it revolving around obviously this new facility. I thought that defensively we were really locked in. We forced a couple turnovers early, got out in transition, and then of course when we're stepping up and making shots, it just gives you that much more confidence because we've had a lot of games where we're trying to grind it out and we're struggling to score, get to 65, get to 70.
What allowed y'all to do so well from behind the three-point line tonight?
I thought we did a good job with changing defenses, keeping the ball moving. We play 4 guys usually. They can stretch it. Not that we're a very good 3-point percentage shooting team. We all know that. But with Dorian stepping up and going 2 of 3, and then of course with Kayvon Allen having a monster game that he had, it's pretty simple, I guess. Justin Leon hit another couple. He's been shooting the ball pretty well as of late. It's been a nice addition to us offensively. We've got to continue to work at 3-point percentage, and the free throw percentages continue to haunt us at times. 68 for us is good, but we miss some front ends, so it's a little bit misleading.
Sometimes it's not easy to play with the lead. I know you guys have many big ones. What was the message like at halftime, and how do you think they carried through that?
We always meet as a staff, just like we do on the front end of timeouts. And then we go meet with our guys. And when we went to meet with our guys, I thought it was a little bit too lighthearted, too much smiling going on. We hadn't accomplished anything. We had to have that conversation. That was the theme of halftime, much more than anything else, because we know how good these guys are offensively, and we knew that if we didn't get out to a great start and set the tone, get back into a stance, and get into a decent defensive rhythm, it could add some stress, and it did. It did. I credit Ole Miss. They continued to fight. They continued to attack the basket. Transition defense for us was a weakness. Live ball turnovers for us was our biggest deficiency this game, and it was really the only thing we talked about going into the game offensively. Let's just not turn the ball over and get Moody out in transition offense. But they did a good job. They did a good job of swarming to the basketball, again, changing defenses like Andy always has. Their traps were really good. They rotated. They got hands on basketballs, and they turned us over more than we would have liked, which gave them a chance.
Mike, is this your first time back here on campus since you left for Louisiana Tech?
Somebody asked me that the other day. I think this is my first time back since I moved to Ruston, Louisiana. Yeah.
I know you said you didn't try to think about it leading up to the game. What were the emotions like coming in here?
Just odd, really. Yeah. Just kind of hard to put your arms around. Again, because I'll always be a rebel, and now I'm a Gator, and so you're always rooting for these guys. I've always rooted for Andy and Bill Armstrong and Todd Abernathy, and Bam Doyne's on the bench now. I'm working those guys out every day, and I spent 11 years here, and so it's just odd. And then to add to it, you have the facility for the first time that, as an assistant coach, as a player, that's the dream, and now it's here. So I'm just really happy for everyone involved with Ole Miss. I'm really happy for all Rebels, and I'm thankful that all the Rebel donors stepped up. This place is beautiful. Congratulations, this place is beautiful. But when you're challenged with an SEC road game, I guess you're able to keep those emotions. If we'd have been thinking about those things too much, obviously, you don't give yourself a chance.
Hey, Michael, are you glad it's over?
Yeah.